Hey guys, it's Alex and welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back to my channel if you're already subscribed to my channel. So today's video is basically going to be about how to get good grades. And I already started high school and it's been going really good. All my teachers are super nice, and all of my classmates that I met and became friends with are really sweet, and I really look forward to get to know them. Even though we're in Zoom, it's still really nice, I mean, we get out, kind of early every day, just to start our homework and stuff, and the workload's not that much yet, but I'm expecting a bigger workload soon. But as of right now, everything is just going as planned and is really nice. So again, this video is about getting good grades, and I feel it's very important to me right now because I just started the 4 to 5 years. I may be going for 5 years that are really going to count towards your college, and I feel like these 4 years are really important to kids and my friends and me, because I mean, this is what counts for college. And I'm going to teach you guys some easy ways to manage your grades and make sure to keep them at an A-B roll. And yeah, so I hope you like it, I hope you learn from this, and I hope I can help because that's what I try to do. So let's get right on to the video. Disclaimer, I'm a 14-year-old. Again, don't come at me. These are just my opinions and my tips to help you all succeed in life, and these are just kind of the things that I've learned from helping out my friends in the past, or helping out myself, or learning from adults. So, I'm not a professional when it comes to these certain type of things, but I'm just here to give you guys some tips and some tricks on getting your grades up and whatever I teach you guys. So, without further ado, let's get right onto the video. Let's go. Now, I'm going to give you guys 5 tips on getting your grades up, and tip number 1 is procrastination. Okay, listen. I struggle with procrastination, and legitimately, I do. And, I'm always with homework for hours, but I at least get good grades, and I make sure to get it done. I just get caught up with other things, for example, I play music during homework, so, I stop, for a few songs, but it adds up, and, sometimes I just want to watch Gossip Girl or The Office, and I get caught up with that, and I feel like everyone struggles with procrastination, in anything they do. So to limit that, you gotta be strong, you gotta start building habits for yourself. So what I've been starting to do is, when I realize that I'm getting caught up in a show, or I'm getting caught up with music, I turn everything off, and then I focus, and I turn it off, and then sometimes I turn it back on, if I feel like I'm ready to start doing my work without getting caught up in it. But usually I, play the music again or watch the show again, and then I end up getting caught up, and then I have to go and rush back to homework, so it doesn't get too late. And so I think the biggest thing is just learn to just stop, basically. And that's what I've been teaching myself, and trust me, it's hard, but I've been doing it now for 2 days and a week now, because that's how long I've had school. And it's been, getting on schedule and becoming a habit, and I'm starting to get used to just, stopping. I'm like, okay, Alex, just chill for an hour, however long a show is or whatever you want to do. Because sometimes I also play Subway Surfers or Call of Duty or something. But anywho, anything that distracts me, I always start to set a time limit, and then I just put a timer on my phone. And then once that rings, I literally just stop what I'm doing. I die in a game, I quit a show, quit music, quit whatever I'm doing. If I'm talking to my mom and I'm like, hey, I gotta go, start doing homework, and it just works for me. So the biggest thing is just to learn when to stop. Alright, so I hope it helped with procrastination, and comment down below if you want any other tips, because you feel, that's a little hard for you to do, and I totally get that. It's not for everyone, but that's just the way that I found to work for me. So yeah, I hope you try it. Give it a chance. It's gonna help. It's gonna take a while, because of course it takes a while for you to form habits, but other than that, I mean, I feel that's all there is to it, just to maintain your procrastination. Yeah. Tip number 2 is kind of obvious. I mean, maybe not for everyone, but it's obvious to me, and it's just obvious. Studying. Tip number 2 is studying. And some people just don't study and just wing it, and trust me, I've met people that they don't study, and then they get like better grades than me sometimes when I study, and that's completely normal. But if you know that you're a person that needs to study, okay, for real, study, because I'm that one person that like, if I don't study and I don't really know the materials, like for example math, because last year I didn't do so hot in math, and when I wouldn't really study as much as I should have, things kind of went downhill for me and had a snowball effect. And trust me, in high school I can't be pulling that kind of stuff, so I'm not. But studying, just jot down some notes, just like jot down some notes from class, or like when you're like reviewing homework, just jot down some notes. And that's what I've been doing for like the past week is, for example, I know that I'm a little weak in math, and this year I've actually been starting on a good foot. I've been getting like 100s on all my homework, and like really high A's on anything, like any quiz that we take or anything. And it's because I've been during class, jotting down notes, and then looking back at notes that she gives us, and that's how I study. And I just basically study every day on whatever we learn, so that if there's like a big test coming up with everything that we've learned, and like I don't want to feel rushed studying, and only have like 2 days to study everything I've learned and then go take the test, because I feel like in the past that hasn't really worked for me. So instead what I do is I've been just jotting down a few notes here and there, looking back over the material, and then for homework, what I do is I just really memorize the equations that we're working on, or I just try to like really memorize what she says to never forget, so that we could succeed on the test, or I could succeed on the test. So that's what I've been doing. Jot down notes during lectures and your class time, and then go over those notes, and then also go over notes if she gives you notes in class. And then when you're doing homework, just take like 5 or 10 minutes extra and just really go over them, and then repeat problems, and do them on a different workbook, if you don't want to crowd up your whatever you're doing on your homework, or whatever you're doing your homework on. And just practice the equations, practice whatever you're doing, and it's repetition, and then you'll get it just like that. Oh right, and so that's for math. So another studying tip for ELA and like science stuff where you have to learn like terms, and you have to memorize them. What I do is I say the word, and then I say the definition, say the word, say the definition, and then I go over all the words. I would also use this for history too, when I had to learn certain words for vocabulary. And so I would just go over every single word, and then like pick something in the definition or in the word that reminds me of that word. For example, I had a word transcend. So what I did was, the meaning is to rise above or to succeed. And so what I did was I just remembered to succeed, because that was the shorter definition, and then transcend, to succeed, transcend. And then metacognition means having an awareness or understanding of one's own thoughts. And so I just memorize, like, okay, understanding my thoughts. And I just concise the definition and then match it up with the word, and then I start to get the word. And that's basically all there is to it. And then at the end, once I feel like I've gotten every single word, I cover the definition with my hand and then look at the word, and then I think about those little things, and then I get it easily. And then I go down, I check my answers, and they're usually all right. And if I have one that I'm still a little struggling on, then I just work on that one. And then I make sure that I don't forget the other one. I'm working on that one too much, and then I go over it about 10 times, and then I get it memorized. Stuck in there forever, man. But basically that's what I do when it comes to terms for ELA, science, those kind of history, those kind of subjects. And then for math, I already told you. Also, what I thought about is that, since I do that whole concising the definition, It reminds me of The Office, Michael Scott, when like he's going over a speech and like then like he remembers certain parts of like that person, and then it's a whole thing, but it reminds me of that. But if you watch The Office, I think you would get what I'm saying. So just check it out. Pretty easy studying tips, and yeah. Tip number three is being a note person. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. You have to be a note person. You have to like just be that one kid that takes notes on everything you feel is important and you feel is going to be important for a test in the future, or whatever like worksheet or homework or whatever you're working on in the future, and those notes are going to save your butt when you need them most. And you know, also like my past tip, take notes so then you can study them for big tests or quizzes. So what I do when taking notes is, of course, when the ELA teacher or says, hey guys, take notes, this is really important, you know what I do? Take the notes. Some kids don't, you know, and whatever floats your boat. But if you see your grades struggling and you want to fix them, then take the freaking notes, man. Take it. And so the second thing is, you know, take notes when the teacher asks you to, and then even when the teacher doesn't say anything, still take them. Or like she does say, like, this isn't important, you know, you don't have to take notes. I still look over it, and if I see that there might be something in there that I feel is important to me, then I take it down. I mean, it only takes a few seconds depending on like how long it is, you know, and you could always, you know, go back to wherever she did and like finish them or something. But you know, I take a bunch of notes. You know, I have papers back there ready of like note taking from, you know, ELA slides or math slides or whatever. And then the third kind of like tip in this one tip for note taking is just, you know, look over the notes. You know, if they leave a link like for you to view the notes, look at them for homework. And I know you want to finish homework early and stuff, but it's really going to benefit you at the end when you have a big test, and then, you know, you memorize all this stuff. So then I just go back in there, takes, you know, 5 or 10 minutes each class, go back over whatever notes they left us, and then yeah, I have them. I'm proud of myself, like, hallelujah, like I did that. I just went and did extra homework for my own self, and I feel proud of myself. You know, it's a sense of accomplishment because like you feel like you did something else other than homework that's actually going to benefit you for school, and it's a great feeling to me. I mean, maybe not to you, but yeah. So, you know, just look back over whatever notes they give you, jot down notes during class periods or lectures or whatever, and then just, you know, look back over the notes that you took during homework. Yeah, so hope that helped. Tip number 4. Woo! So this one's a really obvious one, but just in case, you know, people don't know it, you gotta say it. Attend all your classes, people. I mean, for real, just attend them. You know, I know that we're going through like a pandemic right now of corona, you know, and it's like Zoom call, and trust me, the thought has crossed my mind. I mean, what would possibly happen if I just don't attend? I mean, literally, I don't have to attend. Zoom call. I could just, I don't know. No, but, you know, I know what would happen. I would get in trouble. It wouldn't benefit me. And so, that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about. Attend your classes. I know that you probably really don't want to because you're like, you know, I woke up so early. Oh my God, it's 6:30 in the morning, 7, blah, 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 whatever. You know, like, why are they making us get up so early? Like, Jesus, oh my Lord. You know, I know. But listen, I say that every single morning, and I'm like super tired, even though I get a perfect 8 hours of sleep. But I'm super tired still. And I'm just like, why did I have to get up so early? Oh my Lord. You know, but then I think, okay, it's going to benefit me. School's going to benefit me. So I have to do this for myself so that I get up. To be honest, I got to stay in my pajamas. Just kind of chill like that. I don't really even do anything to my hair. Like, this is how I went to school today. I didn't even brush it. But, you know, I just, like, roll out of bed practically. and then drink some water, and then go to class. But then throughout the day, I start waking up more, and then I start getting more engaged in my classes. And, you know, I get really happy, and I'm like, see what I mean? Like, every morning I say the same thing, like, oh, I don't want to go to school, or like I kind of want to go to school because I love high school so far. But, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm so tired, you know, I don't feel like getting up right now, you know, like, why can't it be later on? But then, as the day goes on, I feel much better, much more alive and well. And I'm like, you know, I'm so glad, you know, I laugh at myself, you know, because of that. And then, you know what, it benefits. I get up that early, but you know what? I get out super early. I mean, like, today, for example, I got out, like, an hour before you're actually supposed to get out. But that's only because, you know, I mean, it's different. Zoom calls, you know. But if I was at an actual school, it wouldn't be like that. But, you know, it's still pretty epic. But, you know, I just attend your classes, you know, attend school. It's really important. It'll benefit you, you know. Don't you want to go, you know, and get a good job, because you're going to need it nowadays, you know. And so just think about that. Like, think about something that you want, that you think that you're going to benefit from high school, from school, and just let that drive you just to wake up in the morning and go, because it's a big thing to do that, you know, especially nowadays when, you know, school's online, you know. I mean, for some of us, I mean, some people actually are going back to school, but, you know, I know for me, you know, yeah, so, you know, just attend school. It'll really help your grades, trust me. And also, it also goes into, you know, if, you know, you're sick, you know, don't go to school, because, you know, you're not feeling good, you're not going to work the best. But, you know, just know you're going to have to make up work, you know, which obviously sucks, but, you know, it's what you miss. But, you know, if you really just don't want to go to school today and you just want to miss out just because, you know, I mean, you know, I did that, you know, in middle school or like elementary, you know, and I really can't do it in high school. But if you are in high school, which most of my followers and subscribers right now, hi, friends, you know, are in high school, I mean, now you really can't miss school, because, I mean, you're going to miss a lot of work. I know I am, and I'm going to have a ton of homework if I just miss one day. But, you know, I just haven't missed a day, man. Even though it's only been a week and 2 days. But yeah, I'm pretty proud about that. I haven't missed a day. Anyway, I'm kind of done with this tip. I'm just kind of rambling on. So I hope that helped. Attend school, kids. School's important for you. Do it. People who don't attend school. I'm just joking. No. Anywho, bye. I hope that helped. Yeah. Tip number 5. Man, I'm really bad lighting. Hold on. Okay. I think it's good now. Anywho, tip number 5. It's not really just one tip. It's like kind of like multiple, but like, you know, they're pretty important. I mean, not really, they're important. Anywho, so first one is obvious, you know, it's been repeated to us like a billion trillion times. Get a good rest before taking a test. It will really help, trust me. I've been there where I've only gotten like 4 hours of sleep, 3 hours, something like that, not even like full one. And trust me, it's not good. You know, your brain's just all scrambled. It's like a scrambled egg in there, and it's not pretty at all. So just get a good rest before taking a big test. Oh my god, that sounds cool. That's like rhyming right there. Get a good rest before taking a test. Oh, that's my new, like, my thing. Okay. Anyway, you guys just discovered a new thing for me. Thank you. So, get a good rest before taking a test, because it's super important. Another thing, eat a good breakfast before taking a test. For real. Helps. I always do. Not always, but the days that I don't, again, not so pretty. I'm starving. But, you know, eat a good breakfast before taking a test. And get a good rest before taking a test. I love that now. Anywho, so get a good rest, eat good breakfast, or, you know, just eat a breakfast. And, yeah. What was the other thing? Yes. Yeah, I forgot. But, I mean, those two things are pretty important, you know. Study, of course, everything that we went over. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. Ugh, I don't know. But, you know, get a good rest before taking a test. Eat good breakfast. Come prepared to class. I mean, I know like my rules, or not my rules, but my tips are like, you know, for tests and like quiz or something that's coming off like that. But also for classwork, be prepared to class. I mean, I've known a bunch of people who have suffered from, I'm sorry, Miss blah blah blah, I don't have a pencil. Oh my god. And teachers are no joke about that. Gotta have a pencil, dude. But, you know, just be prepared for a test, class, whatever, homework. But just be prepared and come in on time, and yeah. So I really hope these helped, and yeah. I really hope all these tips will benefit you guys, and I hope my interestingness of being hilarious, hopefully I am hilarious and not just annoying to you guys. I said that so fast. But, you know, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope these tips benefit you in any way. Please comment down below if you have, you know, any more ideas for my videos, or like if you have like any ideas for just anything, me, or questions about what I said today. And, you know, if you need me to help you, you know, if I know you, you know, just whatever, just contact me and I'll help you with anything you're going through, because I'm always here for y'all. By the way, I gotta come up with a name for you guys. So like, if you guys actually watch to the end, you know, type in a name for me to call my subscribers, you know, because I have no idea what to call you guys. Maybe I'll develop more, you know, as I go along. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a lot from it and it benefits you. And please use them. Please use them. I mean, it'll benefit you. It'll benefit your grades. Don't you want to make mommy and daddy proud, or yourself proud? Yes. Yes, you do. Good mindset. Oh, right. Tip number 6. Be in a good mindset. By the way, I forgot to add that because, you know, my channel is about self-confidence and positivity. Be in a positive mindset before heading into a test, a quiz, whatever, homework. Just be positive. For example, today I had an ELA test. I felt pretty good because I practiced, I went over the notes and everything. So, you know, she did a whole poll thing before class, and I said extremely prepared. I was the only one in the class that said that. But you know what? I did feel extremely prepared, and I answered extremely prepared answers for those questions. Yeah, a girl did that. I feel really proud of myself. Thank you. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next week. I love you all. This is the end of the video. You can click off. Bye.